Hello and welcome back to Attingham Park. We are just filling up the greenhouse with water, as you can see. I think as well that we are going to go for strawberries. 1 litre of water and we get 2 litres of strawberries. Same cycles per month on tomatoes. Lettuces takes more water and you only get 1 and it's slower, so I'm going to go with the strawberries for now. I've only leased this tanker, reason being obviously cash, and we need to look after what we've got, so it's going to come in handy as well for any milk that we might get. So I think what we'll do is we'll just leave it just there for now. We have got so much manure. We are going to have to get a spreader at some point, but I think for now what we need to do is just, I'm pretty sure that we can't do corn until April. Let's just check. Yeah, corn is April, so that's fine. So I think what we're going to do is skip a bit of time and we will catch up in a few days' time, I reckon. Well, we are into April, and for a change, I'm just feeding the cows. We have run out of molasses and mineral feed, so this is just a hay and silage mix. This is going to be the last one we do for a little while. So, reason for that, we are going to be using conditioned grass. Now, I mentioned this before about in the spring and summer months just feeding off of the conditioned grass rather than silage and hay and molasses, etc, etc. So we'll leave that there. We will just jump out and shut this gate. So there we go. So yeah, so the grass is ready to cut. You can just see the fence through the trees. So we have got somewhere around here, there we go, a forage wagon. Now we can top up the troughs directly with this, but I've also done a little test and we can store the grass probably rather cheatily in the silo there, and we can also get it out from there as well. I did double check. So enough of me rambling, let's head to the fence and get the grass cut. We'll then have to obviously windrow it so we can pick it up with the forage wagon, but yeah, that's the plan. Let's crack on. Just about halfway round the 4th pass around the field now. We are cracking on. It is nice to be back in the fields, and yeah, hopefully we can feel like we've achieved something today rather than just feeding the cows. I'd say that with a smile on my face. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that this isn't deemed as too cheaty. Probably could have maybe hired a baler instead and just baled the conditioned grass, but then again I don't think you'd do that. But then again, you probably wouldn't put grass into a silo and just leave it and then feed it back out as grass again, or conditioned grass should I say. So yeah, we can't be yeah, too picky I suppose. So yeah, I guess yeah, that's what we're going to do anyway. Simulates the cows being out eating the grass, getting all their food groups met by that, and then next cut we can do hay and silage. We'll do plenty of grass contracts, and the excess that we get from those we can keep and store. It's just then how we, and obviously contracts bring in money, so that should then fund the molasses and the mineral feed for over winter. So yeah, so that's the plan. Kind of hopefully get into a bit of a cycle. Also as well, we should be at what, 36 months is when we can sell the beef cattle for their best price. So we'll have that income. When the cows start producing milk, or the Holsteins start producing milk as well, that's an additional income. We've got our strawberries on the go. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit more confident and relaxed about things now. I guess it's, you know, what's this, episode 9 I think, so we're kind of early in, still finding my feet on how we should be doing things, not having masses of money. So yeah, it's good, gets you thinking, or gets me thinking at least. So yeah, hoping that doesn't cause too much uproar in how we're doing things, but hey, we will see. Right, I am going to get this mowed, and I will see you when we grab the windrower. Well, we're foraging. We've got the Fent on course plate, and we are running the little John Deere. I think it's actually a medium John Deere. Filling up reasonably quickly, to be fair. I wasn't sure what the yield would be like, but yeah, I think we're going to get a fair amount. Alright, we're having the worker fees, but it'll make things a lot quicker, hopefully, as long as we don't get stuck on the hedges, which I think he might have. Oh, but yeah, I mean, we're nearly, what, 50% full already, and yeah, we're not even a quarter away round a headland. So I think we'll pull up behind the fence, and then we'll jump out and sort that out. But yeah, this is going to feed the cows very, very nicely. Well, we're full, 35,000 litres, and you'll see we've got a trigger there just by the cow for grass condition. So we'll start the unload. Oh, of course it's saving. And we should be populating each of the 4 food groups, which is good. Excellent. So now we can back out of here, he says, and hopefully unload this into our silo. So there we go. Another trigger into the silo. And that is fantastic. So we'll let that unload. And then we'll have a quick look in. Is it going to show up in here? Maybe not. Let me just have a quick... There we go. Oh, it does. Yep, perfect. Grass conditioned, 18,000 litres. And we could also sell it for £83 if we wanted to. Right, let's head back to the field. You can see there, look, through the trees, the fence has found another collision, so we need to go and sort that out. But yeah, rinse and repeat, and yeah, let's get some feed done for the cows. So we're on our 4th load, I think it is now, and the worker with the tedder is doing a cracking job. They seem to be flying through it. Contracts are just, there's loads of them. Now, the one I am seriously tempted to take on is this one, Field 16, sowing soybeans. Yes, all right, we'll have to spend money on seed, and obviously we'll get £6,500 knocked off. So we'll end up making... So if we say we'll take 12 grand off that, so 48k. Yeah, really, really tempted with that. We need 7,500 litres of seed. So yeah, there's a little fertilising job. There's so many baling contracts. We might just have to pick the big ones, I suppose, and ones close to us. The other thing as well, and this is why I'm tempted to try and get the contracts done, is there's this trailer, which we could afford quite easily now. But there's also, where is it? This K-brand baler. So that could be good for us as well, because that would get us set up and have our own kit. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll get this load tipped. I'm going to accept the contract to seed the soybeans. We'll get that running on courseplay and just set that off in the background, and then we can carry on collecting this grass. So you can just about see in the distance the Rostel mash with the Amazon drill on the back. That is working away around field 16. I bought 7,000 litres of seed, hoping that that should be enough. Drill only takes 3,000, so we'll have to jump in and refill it as and when, but that's no real problem. Just trying to get these little bits at the end of the rows, and yeah, the windrowing is all complete. So we've got a fence that over there that needs to go back to the yard. I'm just looking at what that could be doing, so it's not sat idle. I'm tempted to take a fertilising contract on field 13, I think it is, but I want to see how much fertiliser we've got in our spreader, because I don't really want to be outlaying too much more money. We've already spent a fair bit on seed and whatnot, but yeah, it's going good. I'm very, very pleased the contracts are back. Get the cash up. We could do with possibly purchasing a new field, most likely grass, I think, just so we can get properly stocked up on hay and silage for the winter months. But yeah, I mean, well, at this rate we're going to have I would say a couple of 100,000 litres of conditioned grass, so yeah, we may even be able to feed that if we run short. But yeah, the aim has got to be using the silage and hay through the winter. So let's just hop out of there and check how much we've got in here. 5,249 litres. So now if we check in the handy menu with better contracts, so it's going to use 3,375, so we have got plenty. So that means we can grab the fence, get it back to the yard, drop the windrower off, and send it on its merry way to fertilise field 13. So I was just looking at the trailers, and it's actually a black one that's spec'd for us. Well, not for us, but you know what I mean, in the sale. So yeah, that's kind of sold it for me, actually. I think it looks pretty good in the black. Yeah, we're going to buy it. I've had it delivered instantaneously to the yard. Reason for getting it is that we're not going to have this forage wagon or pickup wagon forever. The mixer wagon, I don't think, can take conditioned grass as it stands. So this is going to be an easy way to feed the cattle. We can unload straight out of the silo into the trailer, tip it into the trough, and it can haul other, a whole manner of different things, and it's going to be handy for when we do a harvest. It's not a dolly trailer. We'll keep the other one on lease. You can see in the background there. That's going to come in handy for shifting. I nearly said tomatoes then. Strawberries. When we come to sell them. So, yeah, I'm pleased with that. That's a tidy little purchase. The baler is still there. Obviously, we haven't got the money for that at the moment. But yeah, I'm thinking that that could be a really good shout. Unless, I can't remember if there was any other options that I'd installed. No. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's that balancing act, isn't it? It's the, we need the equipment, but we could really also do with the land. So yeah, I'll have a think about it. We'll see how much money we get in, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I need to head back to the field and carry on collecting this grass up. So you'll see the fence is back, and the contract in field 13 is all finished, so we can just collect on that one. In fact, while we are parked up, it's got a couple of 100 litres left. That's fine. No, wrong vehicle. We can now collect what's left in the field. It's not going to fill the wagon, I don't think. But still, every little helps. So we'll get this done. What's that? 40% through on field 16, which is good. So yeah, I'll get this collected up, and I will see you back at the silo for a final tally up. Right then, final load of grass, conditioned or conditioned grass, however you want to look at it, going in now. Let's have a look what we've ended up with. Where do we want to be? We want to be here. So let's find it. No. Wow. 287,052 litres. Was not expecting that much. That's going to do us rather well. Yeah, really pleased with that. So now what we can do is we will off-hire the forage wagon, I think. Yes. Or is it worth keeping it in case we get... No, let's get rid of it. I don't need the costs. So we've got that done. The cows are fed. We need to just have a look at the contracts and see what is close to us. Where is field? Where are we? Let's have a look. So field number 35. Is there a contract on 35? Yes, there is. Okay, that's a possibility. A couple of nice cases. What's that for? Hay. Yeah, not bad. Okay. So let's... The only thing I can't... Oh, there we go. There's the baler. Couldn't see the baler. Right, I'll have a think which ones we're going to do, and I will get back to you. Well, as you'll have seen from the little clips there, we have been very, very busy. We finished the fertilising contract that we got. We finished the seeding contract that we got. We did a contract in field, is it 35 near us? Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, field 35. So we got 16 bales off of that. And we've now got this massive contract in field 42. Also bought a baler, which I'm really pleased about because we've now got everything we need to make our own silage, etc. So yeah, really pleased with that. We've got the Big M running on course play, and we are doing the baling, and we'll then deliver them all. I'm not sure where they need to go. Let's have a quick look. So they're only up the road to the livestock market, I guess you'd call it. So yeah, we'll crack on. In fact, let's just put that on automatic drop, and we can carry on and follow the Crone Big M and get some baling done. Well, the Crone Big M is not hanging around. That's already on its second headland, while we are about 2/3 the way around our first. You see the bales are being produced rather quickly. I think the first two were 125 centimetre bales, so I've upped that now to 150, so we're getting 5,500 litres of conditioned grass per bale, so that's good. Yeah, I think I've set 3 headlands for the mower, so that should give us plenty of space to get the baling done and get them cleared out the worker's way. But yeah, it's just a case of plodding on. I think we're going to end up with a fair few left over, hopefully. In fact, actually, we can probably, if we put details on. Okay, so we need to deliver, it says 148 4,000 litre bales. So yeah, fair few, but yeah, hopefully we'll have a reasonable amount left over as well. So what I'll do is get the headlands done. We will collect the headland bales and deliver those, and I'll catch up once we've done that. Well, this is load number 2, and headlands are all cleared. We've got 2 125 centimetre bales, which we'll just keep, because I don't think they're going to go a great way to contributing towards the contract. So we are 45% transported, and I have just got the load stuck. I do hope that frees itself and doesn't flip us over, because that would be, oh, there we go, that would be interesting viewing. So yeah, headlands are all done. The mower is onto the up and downs, as is the baler. And yeah, so we've got 2 loads off the headlands, and I think 2 passes down the field. The short passes, that is, as well. So yeah, we are going to end up with a fair few. It's working out about 22% per load, so 5 loads, and yeah, we should be golden. Need to think about where we are going to put these bales, though. I'm not sure whether we can squeeze them into the shed that we've got them in, the other bales in at the minute, sorry, or whether we need to, we could leave them outside. We're not going to ruin the, not going to get ruined if we leave them outside, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, got the baler on course play as well now. That's doing a reasonable job, to be fair. As is the mower. A few little misbits on the end of each row, but nothing that's going to trouble us too much. So I think, yeah, we'll do a bit more and catch up when we are nearly finished, I reckon. So we have got 14 bales on the auto stacker, and you'll see how much of the field is left to bale. Now, by my calculations, which might be off, but I think we have got enough here to complete on the contract, and then everything else is ours. So yeah, we'll head to the livestock store just up here and see if we can complete the contract. Right then, just waiting for the loader to undo. There we go. It's excellent. So we've finished the contract and we've got 6k bonus. Super. So now we can just let the class and the baler finish off. We'll stalk them like we have been doing and pick the bales up, and then decide where to store them all. Well, that is the field all finished for the baling. Managed to get another full bale. It did involve me having to run up and down and get the few little bits and get some of the stuff off the corners that we'd missed. But that means that we've got another full load plus one extra, and the two little ones over there. So that means we've had two full loads. That's 48, 49, 50, 51 bales, let's say, extra off of that contract. So what we need to do is get this back to the yard, get it unloaded. We will grab the trailer and the John Deere. We'll get the three loaded up, get them back to the yard, and then we'll probably call it a day. Just heading back into the yard now, and we've already got a nice 6 boxes there of strawberries, so that's good. It's going to help to sustain our income. So I think what we'll do, turn the beacons off for now. We will park that up there and we'll just jump out. So let's quick look at our bale situation. So these are the 48 that we got picked up with the Anderson auto stacker, so they can stay there. We don't really use the auto drive course in this area, so hopefully there's going to be no tractors smashing into them. So what we can also do is, if we head to our contracts menu, we can collect £42,467, so nicely above 100k. Now let's just have a quick look to see, should there be a planter in here? No. Oh, nice to have a Zerion. So next time we will be planting our corn. We need to get that in the ground. No doubt there'll be some feeding of cows. We might get to use our baler, who knows. But yeah, looking good for getting the stocks built up for winter. So very, very pleased with that. So I think we're going to leave it there. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.